It was Meredith Lilly Day at the Atlanta City Council, and hundreds of well-wishers from across the country turned out to honor a woman who was called one of our most brilliant political minds.
Whereas the Atlanta City Council is pleased to recognize Meredith Lilly Esquire for her trailblazing role in politics, her contributions to the city of Atlanta, her roles as a community organizer, attorney, and people mobilizer, and as an international entrepreneur and volunteer. Whereas in 2007, she distinguished herself with the presidential campaign of Barack Obama by serving as regional director for Obama for America. Following the campaign, she received an appointment from the White House as the senior advisor to the regional administrator of the U.S. General Service Administration, which manages more than $500 billion in federal property, and whereas it provided contracting options for government agencies. Whereas a graduate of the great Talladega College, where she pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Inc., and the Thurgood Marshall School of Law, where she served as the Black Law Student Association president. She previously practiced criminal defense law and served as an adjunct professor at Miles College in Birmingham, Alabama. She's also the co-owner of a socially conscious handbag company located in Nigeria and has been involved with several community organizations, including Habitat for Humanity, the American Cancer Society, and the NAACP. Now, therefore, be it resolved that we, the members of the Atlanta City Council, on behalf of the citizens of Atlanta, do hereby recognize Meredith Lilly Esquire on this second day and we proclaim Meredith Lilly Day, March 2nd, 2020, in the city of Atlanta, Georgia.
Lilly has become the female face of black politics, distinguishing herself in Barack Obama's 2007 and 2012 presidential campaigns. Most recently, she helped Stephen Reed become the first black mayor of Montgomery, Alabama.
I think Meredith is a great counselor, and that's something when you think of the Zonona Claytons of the world, and you think about many women who play roles in leadership, the Valerie Jarrett's, in political spaces, but did not necessarily hold office, but were as influential as anyone who was in the position. And I think that's what Meredith is, and she is really a connector, whether it's in Atlanta, whether it's in Memphis, Houston. She knows good people who are committed to the cause, and most importantly, she gives us great feedback and advice on things that we need to do to stay true to why we're in public service.
She helps you, I think, huh?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, without her help, we wouldn't be here. She served as essentially our campaign consultant to let us know about things that we had to do in order to get to a place to win in Montgomery when many people weren't sure if we could, and many people questioned whether we would. And Meredith is still a great sounding board for me. We were just texting last night about politics nationally and things that need to happen, but also, again, locally, and the things that we have to stay true to in our platform and to make sure our priorities align with the people. And I think that's the best thing about what Meredith does. And she doesn't flaunt her network or her titles or connections. She's just true to who she is.
Michael Thurman told a record-setting city council crowd that he's now the DeKalb County CEO because of Meredith Lilly.
She's better than good. She was my campaign manager, my political advisor. She did the field work, GOTB, raised the money, kept the candidate focused. She is an amazing resource, a talent, really a gift from God.
Lilly, the quintessential political strategist and advisor, told this reporter she was humbled by the outpouring of love for her.
Today, it's overwhelming. It's almost surreal. Never did I think that I would be honored in the city of Atlanta. I'm not from here. So, and I'm the type of person that I ride around, I look at these big buildings, this big city. It doesn't look like anywhere where I came from. So being honored here today is overwhelming.
They called you a political kingmaker in there. What do you call yourself?
I just like to call myself the person that makes it happen. I mean, just that simple. I just like to say I'm a humble servant. I just like to serve in the community. But a kingmaker, that was huge. That was huge. And that meant a lot to me.
politics runs through your blood? That's what you do? That's
Yes,
who you are?
yes. I think, like I said, it's because of the people that paved the way in my personal family before me. My uncle that's here today, they always called him mayor, but he never had the credentials. But he always did everything for everybody in the community. That's what he was. But he just didn't ever run for mayor, but they call him the mayor of his community. And so learning from people like him, I think that's why I am who I am. Yeah.
Meredith Lilly played to a packed house today, perhaps more people than have been in the Atlanta City Council meeting in years. That's because they say she's a political kingmaker, a rare breed. I'm Maynard Eaton, reporting from Atlanta City Hall.